Hello and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the Algebra 1 concept of writing systems of equations. This is standard A.2I in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 13 of the 2016 released STAAR test. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we've got some sports magazines and some technology magazines here. Sports magazines, right here, I've got 12 issues per year. Technology magazine, 10 issues per year. And the total number of pages on all these issues of sports, on all of the sports magazine for 1 year is 32 more than the total number of pages of the technology. Okay, so that's going to be kind of interesting there. Each issue of sports magazine has 18 fewer than each of the technology. All right, so we've got two different sentences there that are going to kind of help us figure out. We need to find a system of equations, right, that are going to help us figure out. A system of equations is at least two linear equations that have a single solution. So if we were to graph these two right here, right, we might find one that kind of goes like this, and maybe one kind of goes like this, and whatever that crossing intersection is, right, that'd be a solution that fits both equations. That's what we're looking for. So obviously we're going to need the 12 and the 10, but let's go to this first clue right here in the second sentence. The total number of pages in all the issues of the sports magazine for 1 year, okay, is 32 more than the total number of pages in the technology. Well, we know that the sports magazine right here has 12 issues per year. So since we're talking about the total number of pages in all the issues for 1 year, we need to bring in that 12. So we're not just talking about one issue, we're talking about the year's issue of the sports magazine. It looks like they're using S and T, which is kind of helpful. So S for sports, T for technology. So let's write this first one right here. Okay, so our sports magazine, the total number of pages in all the issues of the sports magazines, and the S is the number of pages, right? There's 12 per year, so I'm going to just write 12S because the sports magazines has 12 per year, and S is the number of pages in each issue, so 12 per each issue. Total gives me a clue, right, that we are going to, that's going to be, if we're thinking of like a part whole, right, that's going to be one part of my equation. So that total is going to be 32 more. Okay, so we're going to take our 32 more than what? The total number of pages in technology. All right, so how many technologies do I have? I've got 10. All right, so if I take all of my sports for a year, that's 12 times S. That's 32 more than my 10 times T, because there's 10 technology in a year. All right. Now, what's the second sentence here? I've got one equation. Each issue. So now we're just going to deal with T and S, not the total for the year. Each issue. Each issue of sports. It has, okay, so there's my equal sign right there, kind of like this total right there, 18 fewer, okay, so 18 fewer than the technology. So we're going to have to kind of, since it's subtraction, we'll have to make sure we put our bigger number up in front. So it's our technology minus the 18. So each issue of sports equals 18 less than the technology, so it's technology minus 18. All right, so those are my two equations from the two sentences here, and as you can see, they did kind of flip them around, but the commutative property of addition lets me flip the addends. We're looking like A is pretty good, right? If we wanted to actually solve this, right, you can actually substitute, since S equals T minus 18, you can actually substitute that in, right? And you can write T minus 18, and then you just solve for T if you really wanted to find the solution. But in this problem, we're just looking for the system of equations. My answer is A.